My name's Sue Tye. I'm a neuroscientist here at the Queensland Brain Institute. My team is developing closed-loop neuromodulation systems to address currently intractable disorders of the brain.
It holds great promise for other disorders of the brain, such as treatment-resistant depression, traumatic brain injury, and post-traumatic stress disorder. However, these therapeutic interventions require highly individualized and adaptive circuit therapeutic technologies. Current technologies on the market are primarily open-loop systems. This means they do not monitor or respond to changes in the brain. Their technology is currently anchored in movement disorder therapeutics. Yet we understand from the latest research over the last 10 years that progressive therapeutic changes in the brain are critical for the therapeutic intervention of psychiatric disorders such as treatment-resistant depression. The potential for deep brain stimulation to aid recovery where other therapeutic interventions are no longer effective is significant. The current costs incurred from traumatic brain injury and stress and trauma-related disorders within Australia alone are in excess of $27 billion annually. New technologies and interventions are urgently needed. We aim to address this gap through development of highly personalised and adaptive closed-loop deep brain stimulation for trauma-related stress-sensitive conditions. Our target market is the deep brain stimulation market and the neuromodulation device industry. This technology will enable improved clinical management of trauma-related stress-sensitive disorders, thereby reducing costs incurred by the healthcare system, as well as helping individuals return to employment faster. The technology innovation comes at the same time as clinical innovation in this space and the emergence of neuromodulation as a subspecialty uniting psychiatry and neurology. These changes will enable clinical uptake and use more efficiently and effectively in the future. Our technology is founded on our established closed-loop neuromodulation system, which has the capacity to monitor multiple biomarkers at any one time, including electrophysiological sensing and electrochemical sensing, to monitor both the electrical and chemical changes within the brain in real time. Over the course of this study, we will refine the artificial intelligence algorithm for state-dependent applications under high-stress states and low-stress states. And we will simultaneously reduce the computational processing load of the device itself to facilitate rapid real-time feedback control. This innovation will enable personalised circuit therapeutics for trauma-related disorders going forward. And to transition this from the bench to the bedside to industry, we have established a bench to bedside to buyer pipeline. We have an integrated translational R&D team supported by clinical and industry advisory panels both within Australia and within the US.
To achieve this, we've brought together a team that bridges neuroscience, engineering, and clinical practice.
We have worked together over the course of the last 10 years to develop this technology and to better understand and innovate in the clinical translational space. We bring together Australia's leading innovators in precision mental health therapeutics, deep brain stimulation and circuit therapeutics, and closed-loop device development. I'm supported by Professor Abbas Kazani, Professor Michael Burke, Professor Pankaj Sah, and Professor Peter Silburn as we take this technology from the bench to the bedside and to the marketplace. The total addressable market is $13.3 billion. This represents the global neuromodulation device market, which is growing at a compounded annual growth rate of 12% per annum and expected to reach $26 billion by 2026. Within this market is the global neurostimulator implant market, growing at a similar rate of 12% per annum and expected to reach $11.4 billion by 2027. Our target market is the deep brain stimulation market. Presently, this is growing at a compounded annual growth rate of 10% and expected to reach $2.8 billion by 2028. Growth in this market is driven by innovations in technology. Our innovation will not only help to expand this market, but will enable new indications to be utilised as therapeutic targets for deep brain stimulation. For example, moving beyond treatment-resistant depression to post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. Our work will establish proof of concept of the technology through preclinical animal studies, where we will refine biomarker and behavioural testing, algorithm development, and closed-loop device technologies. We will then take this into large animal studies for further proof of concept and safety, good laboratory practice studies. And in the final stages of this program, we will transition to human intraoperative studies for proof of concept and safety demonstrations. This will set the stage for regulatory proposals and progress to both industry and into clinical trials. The cost for this project sit at over $3 million, with $2.2 million being allocated to good laboratory practice management, as well as in excess of $1 million required to support personnel on this project, both in the laboratory and in the neural engineering space. We also require, and at the earliest stages of this project, $177,000 to support laboratory research, including the purchase of preclinical animal models and general laboratory consumables. And over the course of this study, we will also need an additional $50,000 to support equipment and facility utilization. We're excited to have the opportunity to take this technology to market, and we have an established partnership with Navonetics, who already have a device in place for use in human neurosurgical procedures that can incorporate electrochemical and electrophysiological measures for closed-loop deep brain stimulation. We have had early discussions with Boston Scientific, Abbott and Medtronic as well, and they've expressed interest in this technology as it matures and would then engage with us in further talks to discuss licensing of the algorithms that we develop. The next steps for us potentially also include the ability to take the device itself to market. And we look forward to the opportunity to take this work from the bench to the bedside and into partnership through commercialisation pathways supported by our university commercialisation officers. I thank you for the opportunity to present this work and look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you.